Altadena not for sale. Preserving black home ownership after the Eaton fire. I don't know about y'all, but I was down there in the South when Katrina with her dirty ass came around and fucked up that whole damn New Orleans. Then Rita turned around and fucked up my mama city. Now, they fucked around and people thought they could go home, but these bastards hurried up, bought up that shit, and overpriced it, so motherfuckers was displaced. But I'm so glad that it didn't happen again. I'm so glad. Yes, just if they're gonna separate us, we need our own shit. Cause I'm tired of them. I'm sick of it. Nearly 200 Altadena residents of participated in a listening session titled "Equitable Recovery for Altadena" on January 20th, MLK Jr. Day. State Senator Sasha Perez and Lola Smallwood Suvas hosted the I know this is gonna bother me later. Kivas? I gotta find out. Uh, Hosted the forum, which allowed residents to voice concerns about the Eaton fire impact. The conversation focused on pressing issues, including housing, navigating insurance claims, and environmental concerns during cleanup. The Eaton fire caused significant destruction, impacting over 9,000 structures and resulting in the loss of 17 lives. The fire resulted in the destruction of homes, businesses, schools, houses of worship, and historic buildings. Many residents expressed fear of predatory land speculators targeting distressed families during recovery. That's what I was worried about. Reports emerged of investors making lowball offers for properties, undermining their true value, leading to concerns of altering Altadena's community of character. A new California executive order has made it a misdemeanor to make unsolicited, undervalued property offers, allowing citizens to report violations. Please do. Oh my God, I don't live there. I'll come and report them for you. Residents have formed a grassroots initiative called Altadena Not for Sale to resist selling their property and emphasize community strength. Hell yeah. Approximately 75% of Black residents in Altadena are homeowners, a rate that exceeds national state averages, making preservation critical. Man, don't y'all lose that shit. Don't you lose it. Don't you lose it. I don't live there, but I need you to fix it. No, they ain't talking about the fires, but I knew this shit was gonna happen because I've lived through a fucking natural disaster, and I knew what the fuck they was gonna do because they did it the last time. The destruction of nearly half of Black households in Altadena due to the fire poses a threat of community's historic legacy. That's what I'm worried about. State lawmakers are working to ease burdens on homeowners, especially regarding the transfer of property ownership among multi-generational households. Proposed legislation aims to help those affected by wildfires address ownership documentation gaps without incurring penalties. Senator Perez expressed hope and inspiration from the community's determination to rebuild. Local businesses like the grocery outlet have started reopening, marking important recovery milestones. Overall, the focus is on moving forward with a government support and support aimed at facilitating gradual recovery and building efforts. I need more places like that, for real. I need more places like that and that Black government place in Ohio. We need more of that. We need more of a stronghold. We've been here long enough. I don't understand why we don't have more. We need to let go of that damn mentality. If you ain't doing as good as your brother, that is okay. It doesn't give you right to pull that motherfucker down. Please get that through your head. Just because that motherfucker is doing right and you ain't, please push that motherfucker out the bucket. You don't know. He might come back and pull your ass out the bucket instead of you trying to trip him up and pull him back. I'm so sick of that shit. We got to get over that jealousy and then fight for your communities. Exactly. So in the next, now we gonna go, it's kind of a fuck around and find out, but it's also something educational. And honestly, I feel like this man needs his flowers. So let's look at this next story because this man needs his flowers. I'm so glad we have people like this, and then we need more. If I get the chance, I'm gonna do it too. I mean, I'm worried about my family and shit, but sometimes you gotta put yourself out there. Let's look. Baltimore. Excuse me. Baltimore's black mayor received a scathingly racist DM. His response will make you proud. So, Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott, young man here, received a racist message via Instagram, which included derogatory drawings of him. His automated response with a polite acknowledgement of the message. The troll escalated the situation with an aggressive and vulgar follow up. Scott used the incident to highlight the enduring nature. How do you get your phone numbers? What I want to know. Nature of the racism in the U.S., stating that it remains consistent regardless of the era. Man, I'm telling you, I got in a whole conversation with my coworker who was a white woman, and she literally looked in my face with a straight motherfucking face and said, there is no racism in this country. Oh, Lord, and that was in Louisiana. I was like, yeah, for you. Your ass and quit this job 5 times and came back for you. Let's see here now. Scott used the incident to highlight the enduring He noted that the current federal administration has emboldened racists and evidenced by the online hate speech. Man, please, they got bold when Obama got in. Then they got real bold when the orange asshole got in. Once again, I want y'all to know I am racist against orange people. If you are orange, stay the fuck away from me. And I don't mean shades. I mean your ass is orange, like that asshole in the White House. Stay the fuck away from me. Scott's experiences reflect a larger trend of racism being linked to political climates, particularly under the Trump administration. He referenced how the racist, I'm gonna just do like a fucking Apple. He referenced how the racist policies have targeted DEI initiatives, blaming them for various societal issues, including a tragic bridge collapse. In response to the anti-DEI campaign against him, Scott is launching a Definitely Earned It initiative during Black History Month. His goal for his campaign is to amplify Black voices and celebrate Black culture, aiming to be bigger and blacker and louder than ever. I'm loud already, so let's go. Scott emphasizes the importance of resilience and courage in the face of hate, encouraging individuals not to retreat or diminish their identities. He asserts that the light, positivity, and strength can overcome darkness, hatred, and racism, urging people to stand firm and push back against negativity. So that's what we just gonna have to do. Look, y'all, we have to understand this. And if this has to be a PSA, let it be. Here's my PSA. We need to fight. We need to fight like they fought back in the day. This fight is not over. It just took a rest. We back in the ring. It's our turn. It's round 2, and we ain't getting knocked the fuck out, y'all. We stronger than our past? Not really. But we angrier. We are angrier than they are. And we are more on the game than we used to be. Okay? They want to get rid of inclusivity? Fine. Then we'll do it too. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Fuck you. I don't want to be racist, but right now you cannot have access to me. I'll give you access for us to do work until I get to my own spot. I will help you if you need it, but you have no access to me anymore. Fuck you. But anyways, I got an update, y'all. So let's check this one out. One day. Emotional content. So last time I told y'all about a list of companies that continue to support DEI. So it's going to be quick. I'm just going to go over the list as soon as I figure out what happened to this. Anyways, Apple continues to promote DEI and encourages shareholders to reject anti-DEI proposals. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon emphasizes outreach to various communities, including Black, Hispanic, LGBT, and veterans. Goldman Sachs focuses on increasing women in leadership roles and advancing racial equity. I think I'm going to go check out them. Cisco CEO Chuck Robbins defends the importance of a diverse workforce for his business. Costco, the board and CEO reaffirm commitment to DEI initiatives, rejecting measures to limit them. Microsoft released a DEI report highlighting the significance to the company's mission. Salesforce CEO Mark Benioff pledges to support employees against discrimination and defend DEI initiatives. Pinterest CEO Bill Reddy, thank God, I didn't want to get rid of that, asserts that the company will maintain its DEI focus for better engagement and business benefits. NASDAQ. The NASDAQ CEO Adina Friedman views DEI as a critical business practice that enhances company performance. Let me repeat that. Enhances company performance. Delta. The airline leadership stresses the importance of DEI and ESG policies for business operation. Elf Beauty supports DEI initiatives to align with its diverse consumer and employee base. Cleveland Cavaliers committed to DEI since 2019, should have been longer, viewing it as integral to the organization and community. And the following airlines also maintain their DEI. American Airlines, United Airlines, and Southwest Airlines face legal scrutiny but maintain their DEI policies without amendment. Let's see. Some major companies are rolling back DEI efforts amid political pressures, particularly from Donald Trump. And that's what's going on. So that has been the updated list for companies that we can at least know have our back a little bit, because I don't trust nobody with that damn much money anyways. Moving on. We about to go check out this one right here. This is another one that we need to know. Got to get the flowers thing, because this is one that's going to happen in 2 days. And we all need to be ready for this one. This was reported on Monday. Y'all check this out. If you anything about, getting, putting your foot on their neck, you need to watch this right here. Check this out. If you're anywhere considered any kind of way a minority, you need to hear about this shit right here. You need to know about this right here, okay? These are the rules of the February 28th economic blackout. Every black person, brown person, trans, LGBT, alphabet, mafia, I don't care what the hell group you're in. If your ass ain't a straight white man, you need to hear about this. The price of eggs that have reached historic high amidst ongoing inflation affect the nation. Thousands of federal employees have been suspended and many immigrants deported, contributing to a sense of national crisis. Scheduled for February 28th, the boycott encourages Americans to refrain from spending money for 24 hours at major corporations. Participants are urged to avoid shopping at stores like Walmart, purchasing gas, or dining at fast food chains like McDonald's. I sent you a picture as well. I sent you a picture on one of them, and I got a video. I had to send it to my mom. I'm going to send it to you too. The boycott is organized by the People's Union USA, a grassroots organization focused on economic resistance, government accountability, and corporate reform. The movement has garnered support from a diverse group of individuals, emphasizing unity and collective power. Some participants expressed concern for small businesses that could be negatively impacted by the boycott. Skepticism exists regarding the effectiveness of the boycott, with some believing that the previous boycotts have not achieved significant results. I beg to differ. The document references the Montgomery bus boycott, highlighting the effective boycotts often require time and sustained efforts to bring about meaningful change. You saw what they did to Target. They whooped Target's ass. It suggests that while the February 28th boycott may not resolve all issues, it serves as a starting point for raising awareness and demonstrating collective power. Y'all, excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. I feel like I'm about to spit. Maybe it's gone. No, maybe it's with your chunky butt. All right, I'm back. Sorry. The upcoming boycott is seen as a precursor to broader movements, emphasizing the need for continued momentum post-event to facilitate real change in American lives. So once again, the rules are: do not spend at these big-ass corporations. Do not shop at fast food restaurants. Do not, hold on, let me go back up there so I know all of them. Let's see. Do not spend your money on anything that has to do with the government, these big ass companies. Help the smaller black owned or, minority owned companies. Do not help these assholes. Here it goes. for 24 hours. Refrain from spending at these big ass stores like Walmart. Don't purchase no gas. Get your gas on the 27th or on the 1st. And don't dine at these fucking restaurants. That's what it's all about. You ain't got to be black to do this, but it would be nice if we all stood together. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, before I move into our educational, because I told you I was going to talk about this shit, let's do my commercial again. And please, if you could, if you like what I'm doing, please share my material. Please subscribe. Join me. Help me out here, god dang it. I'm just trying to get the word out. I finally decided this is black woke. Since they got woke, we're going to call this black woke. It used to be woke. They stole it. Now this is black woke. I do black woke. So that's what I'm doing. So let's check out my commercial. Maybe I need to drink some water. I feel.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little say that's my girl, that's my mascot.
You back,
Chunky?
Chunky?
Go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I told you I was gonna do this shit, and I'm gonna do it. Little known black history fact: the origins of Thanksgiving. I told y'all this shit ain't cute. So apparently Thanksgiving originated as a celebration of the American victory at the Battle of Saratoga in 1777 during the Revolutionary War. The holiday was recognized across the 13 colonies where enslaved blacks participated in expressions of gratitude. So we were there, jackasses. We were there. In October 1863, President Abraham Lincoln signed a proclamation to officially celebrate Thanksgiving. The proclamation came after the Emancipation Proclamation, which marked a pivotal shift in the status of enslaved individuals. So they weren't even celebrating that bitch like they showed us. Thanksgiving coincided with the end of the crop season, a time when many enslaved individuals would attempt to escape. The new Thanksgiving law provided opportunity for newly freed blacks to gather and celebrate their emancipation. On November 30th, 1876, Reverend Arnett delivered a sermon highlighting the significance of Thanksgiving and the need for equality for free black citizens. He urged the community to engage actively in the struggle for justice and to express gratitude for their emancipation and enfranchisement. Reverend Arnett was a prominent civil rights advocate involved with the Pennsylvania State Equal Rights League and the National Convention of Colored Men. He made his history in 1872 as the first black man to serve as foreman for an all-white jury, demonstrating his commitment to civil rights and justice. That's good to know, and I did not realize that we didn't celebrate that shit until after we were fucking freed. But let's not forget, here's what really happened. Y'all motherfuckers came over. You found a damn people that didn't look like you. You killed them up. Some of them tried to help your ass, and you basically spit in their face. That's what happened, okay? That's the truth. I know the truth. That's why I don't celebrate it anymore. Y'all fucking massacred half of my damn being. Motherfuckers, I am part Native American from Mississippi. The goddamn Nashua tribe. I'm telling you right now, y'all full of shit. That's all I gotta say. Full of shit. So that's it for that news. Now we're gonna get into everybody's favorite. Yay.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Is Tasha K stashing money to avoid paying Cardi B following the lawsuit? I don't know. I honestly don't care, but I'm gonna report it because all it was fuck around and find out. Here's what you need to know. Once I get these down, I hate these websites. I really do. All right, hold on. Let me get my little script up here because I'm telling y'all. Oh, wait. I can't tell this one yet. I got something good. I got good news. So before I do that, check this story out. Oh, Lord, I forgot. I'm so glad I remembered. Where is it? All right.
Around the country, fewer first-year students are enrolling into colleges and universities. According to data from the National College Attainment Network, overall freshman enrollment last fall dropped 5% compared to the year before, and that number, according to experts, is expected to go up. Another staggering statistic, historically black colleges and universities, or HBCUs, have reported their lowest enrollment for black men in 50 years. But now more programs are trying to address the need. Shemi Bukoye knew he'd go to college, but he never planned to end up at a historically black university.
Funny enough, A&T was actually the only HBCU I applied to, and lo and behold, I'm here now. Coming to A&T, I didn't really have any guidance. I didn't really know what to get involved in or what I was meant to do or what my purpose was.
The 20-year-old is now a sophomore at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Today, black male enrollment at HBCUs is at an all-time low, dropping 25% since 2010, according to the American Institute for Boys and Men. So what does it mean that we're seeing, even still, black male enrollment decline in these spaces?
If HBCUs are a crucial ladder for upward economic mobility, and they are, we do see very good evidence that black students who attend HBCUs will get a boost.
Dr. Richard Reeves and DJ Windsor conducted that study.
There's many factors that are playing a role in this. We look at just a pathway problem with just K through 12 disparities, lack of black male teachers, and also some financial barriers. Black students are more likely to report that their finances plays a bigger role in their decision, and also some of the underfunding that HBCUs have experienced.
Across the country, schools are programming to meet the need, like at A&T.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started.
Aggie Men, or Male Empowerment Network, is a school-sponsored student group dedicated to fostering connection and support for first-year and continuing male students.
If we could help facilitate that, that would lead them to do better in the classroom.
Our illustrious barbershop is on top.
This evening, they're hosting a barbershop-style salon event where guest speakers and student leaders discuss the importance of self-expression.
I felt like one of the first organization events that we had where all men felt comfortable to express themselves.
Why do you think it's important for young black men to go to college, but particularly at HBCU, and to find this kind of community?
Going back to in high school, I didn't think I was going to college. I didn't really see a reason for it. I grew up in Section 8 housing, didn't really have the money to get into college or even think of that as a option. So I can only imagine how pivotal it is for our young black males to be able to go through the same type of transformation of meeting the people that they need to meet to really further their progress in life.
While programs like Aggie Men work to bridge the gap, some experts say more institutional change is needed.
This is potentially a crisis for the country as a whole. If HBCUs can't be a place where black men want to go and do better, then that doesn't bode very well for the entire higher education system.
For students like Shemi Bukoye, Aggie Men has provided guidance, mentorship, and a model for success.
I feel like Aggie Man put me around a lot of like-minded people and people who have been here before me, so they're able to show me what their mistakes was and what worked for them, and having that guidance has allowed me to be successful.
Yeah, I learned a whole lot from these students and working on this story with one of our team members, Melvin, but there's really still so much work to be done. A lot of experts are saying while these groups are bridging the gap, a lot more institutional support really is needed. It probably needs to scale up, right, to help even more. Sigla, thank you for that. Of course.
All right, I wanted to make sure that y'all saw that one. Okay, let's go into the damn gossip portion. Whew, Lord.